Welcome to the Birth Journeys podcast. I'm your host, Kelly Hoff, BSN RN. I am a wife, a mother of two, and a nurse specializing in the care of women and newborns. In this podcast, we will share powerful journeys of birth givers with the goals of lifting the veil on the birth experience, healing through sharing, and beginning an open conversation to strengthen trust and promote transparency between birthing people and healthcare providers. Hi, friend. Today I want to talk about one of the most common questions I get asked, like all the time. What do I actually need to put in my hospital bag? And I'm going to give you the simplest, most honest answer I can, because what I see in real life, working as a labor nurse, is very different from what you see online. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what's essential and how to avoid overpacking. And if you want my hospital bag checklist, go ahead and drop hospital bag in the comments and I will send it to you. I cannot tell you how many times I've watched families come in to labor and delivery with wagons, carts, multiple bags, and making trips back and forth to the car. And I'm standing there thinking, you are about to go through one of the most intense physical experiences of your life. And now you also have bags everywhere, stuff you can't find, clutter in a tiny hospital room, and later all of that has to go home with you after you just had a baby, while you're sore, bleeding, and figuring out how to walk in that postpartum diaper, and carrying a newborn. And while it's easy to want to bring everything just in case because you've never been through this experience before, and you never know what you're going to need, I'm here to say that you don't need to do all that, because it only means more work for you later, when you're trying to heal and take care of a newborn. Here's what most people do. They turn to endless checklists they find on Pinterest, Instagram, and blogs. And while these are great resources, they all say something different. If you're like me, you'll end up combining many lists into one huge list. When that happens, you end up with stress and overwhelm at a time when you need calm, clarity, and simplicity. Not only will you have more stuff than you know what to do with, you'll have a huge amount of clutter in your small hospital room while you're trying to navigate around your new baby, getting to the bathroom, and having medical providers come in and out of the room. And if there's an emergency, the last thing you want is a pileup of medical providers on the floor because they tripped all over your stuff. I totally get it. It looks so cute seeing those Instagram photos of moms with matching bed sheets, outfits, and baby blankets. But all I can think of when I see all of this is, oh my gosh, you're going to have so much laundry to do when you get home. I've seen those Instagram-worthy items over and over in my nursing work. And I'm here to say that it's not wrong if it's truly what you want, but it's not necessary either. You're going to love your adorable photos of you and your baby, whether or not you have matching sheets and perfect makeup. So the takeaway here is this. More stuff does not make you more prepared. Overpacking equals overwhelm at a time when you need calm. Too many things mean you lose track of what you actually need. Plus, hospital rooms aren't designed for piles of luggage. It adds work after you deliver to pack it all up and to go to the postpartum room and then pack it all up again and put it in your car and then load it into your home so you can find it there. The most stressful thing for me when I got home was trying to figure out where all my stuff was, because people were trying to help me carry stuff in so that I wasn't carrying more than I was supposed to, and they would put it in places where I couldn't find it, and it drove me absolutely bonkers. And the more clothes and blankets you wear and put on your baby, the more laundry you'll have when you get home. I say, use what the hospital provides so they do the laundry. And you come home to a clean, fresh house with everything where you left it so you know where it is. So, from the perspective of a labor and delivery nurse and a mom who has delivered in the hospital twice, the answer to what do I need in my hospital bag is actually much simpler than people expect. Because technically, you only need 4 things. You, your ID, your insurance card, and your phone. And quite frankly, the only thing you truly need is you, because you don't need those other things to deliver your baby. Those other things help you check into the hospital, but they're going to take care of you no matter what. You can go back for your ID, insurance card, and your phone later. However, those are the 3 things that make it much easier once you get to the hospital so that you can check in, so that you can take photos of your baby as soon as the baby's born. And you can call your family and friends. That's it. Everything else is a question of comfort, not necessity. And those comfort items should be chosen intentionally to make you feel comfortable and not overwhelmed. So the things most people want to include are skincare items, your favorite hair care items, flip-flops for the hospital shower, the outfits you and your baby will go home in, an extra long charger for your phone, and comfort items you can't live without, like if you have a favorite pillow or blanket. Paring down your list to the essentials plus comfort items you can't live without works really well because it reduces overwhelm and decision fatigue. The hospital provides all the medical essentials, hygiene, and baby care items you will need. You only bring what helps you feel calm, cared for, and comfortable. And if you feel like you forgot something essential, you can always have someone bring it to you later if you need it. The reality that I see is that moms that come into the hospital in rip-roaring labor, then deliver within 5 minutes of arriving, never have a huge hospital bag with everything they need. They get wheeled up to labor and delivery, carrying their purse and their phone, and they're absolutely fine. Anything they feel they need will be provided by the hospital or brought later by a loved one. And when I talk to them, they never regret not having all their comfort items because they had what they needed in the moment. And the only thing they are worried about after birth is getting some rest and bonding with their baby. So for those of you like me who can't let go of anxiety and need a little more guidance to be sure you're doing everything right, I bet you're wondering how to pack the necessities without stress. And I'm going to tell you. Step 1, start with the purse and the phone. In your purse, you're going to need your ID and your insurance card. Step 2, add items you need daily. Toiletries is the most important thing on the list, and a phone charger, and flip-flops for the shower. You probably don't want to use the hospital toothbrush, toothpaste, and soap, or shampoo, and if you're lucky, they'll have conditioner. And they definitely won't have facial skincare items or your favorite brush or comb. They don't have hair ties or lip balm, and they probably don't have deodorant. So those are the toiletries I'd pack. Step 3, add 3 to 4 comfort items that you know you'll appreciate, like cozy socks with the grips on the bottom so that they let you wear them in the hospital, your comfortable pillow, a warm blanket, etc. Step 4, add postpartum items for yourself. A nursing bra is the main one, plus the clothes that you're going to wear home. Step 5, add the baby items. The going home outfit for the baby and a blanket. The car seat can be brought on the day of discharge, but make sure the base is pre-installed. Side note, usually when people ask about the hospital checklist, they have a specific item in mind that they want to know if they will need or not. If it's a need, you can call labor and delivery at the hospital and ask if it's provided. If not, you'll want to bring it yourself. If it's a want, you want to ask yourself if it would cause great stress if you went without it for up to 5 days. So, let's recap. The essentials are your purse with your ID and your insurance card plus your phone. Everything else is optional comfort. The goal is calm and comfort, not clutter. When you sit down to pack your bag, start with the essentials and then add just the things that you know will help you feel more relaxed. And when it's time to think about your hospital bag, remember, it's not about packing everything. It's about packing the right things for you. Drop hospital bag in the comments if you want my hospital bag checklist, and I'll send you the link. And drop in the comments, what's one thing you've heard of people packing for labor and delivery that made you go, oh, I never thought of that. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I truly believe that if this episode found you, it's for a reason. If this conversation supported you, helped you feel more prepared, or gave you a new perspective, take a moment to subscribe and leave a review so that other moms can find this support too. And if you're looking for a simple way to feel more clear and confident going into your birth, you can download my free birth plan workshop at kellyhoff.com. That's KELLYHOF.com. I'm so glad you're here. You deserve to enter birth feeling confident, respected, and powerful. And that's exactly what I want for you as you step into motherhood. Thank you so much for tuning into my podcast. If you enjoyed what you heard, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on future episodes. Don't forget to share the podcast with a friend who can benefit from the valuable insights that we share here. And if you could take a moment to leave a 5-star rating and review, it would mean the world to me. If you're ready to work one-on-one with me to embark on a transformational journey towards a confident and empowered hospital birth experience, go to kellyhoff.com/empowered and enroll in my Empowered Hospital Birth Coaching Program. Together, we'll create a roadmap to a birth experience that you'll cherish forever. That's KELLYHOF.com/empowered. Let's make your birth experience extraordinary.